Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time watching, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and make sure you turn on those post notifications so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I don't really have a uploading schedule, by the way. I've recently been uploading every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so let's just roll with that for now. In today's video, I just wanted to share with you guys that I've become a Colourpop ambassador. What that means is that every month I basically get a box and I share with you guys what I'm going to be getting. That'll be kind of a new video in my channel. So in today's video, I am going to be reviewing the new Colourpop No Filter Stick Foundation. I did receive this foundation for free from Colourpop. I'm actually really excited to try it. I know it's a new launch. It is $10. This foundation is sold in 30 different shades. So honestly, there is a shade for everyone. It does retail for $10, so that already is amazing. So with this foundation stick, it is advertised as a swipe, blend, and go with no filter stick. It conceals, corrects, and perfects for a flawless complexion in seconds. Its medium buildable coverage instantly blurs pores, covers blemishes, and blends effortlessly. For a natural skin-like finish, never cakey or drying, the stick glides on for the easiest application. Perfectly portable, take it on the go for mess-free touch-ups anytime, anywhere. They recommend you apply this using a kabuki brush or a stippling brush. For fuller coverage, apply foundation with a denser brush like the flat kabuki brush. For lighter coverage, apply foundation with a fluffier brush. This formula is vegan and it is cruelty-free. So what gets me when I read foundation stuff is like if it's like a skin-like look, because that's what I typically go for now. I used to love a very matte look, but now as I've gotten older, I definitely like more of a natural satin finish, and then of course taking my powder and my T-zone to kind of make it less satiny so I don't get oily throughout the day. So in today's video, I am going to be doing a wear test to see how it wears throughout the day. Because it's not a full coverage foundation, I'm not going to do like a 12-hour wear, but I'll definitely do around 7 to 8 hour wear and check back in with you guys later on in the day. And without wasting any more time, you guys, let's just go ahead and dive into the demo portion of this video. Hey guys, and welcome to the demo portion of this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So first things first, I did grab a primer. I just grabbed any primer that's really gonna smooth my pores over. So I'm just gonna take my No Problem primer from Touch in Soleil. So I got this in a previous boxy charm. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take that and pump it onto my fingertips. Okay, so for the no filter stick, I did pick up the shade Medium 83 Neutral. In retrospect, I probably should have gone with the golden tone, but when I was looking at the images of the colors, this one looked the closest to my skin tone. I did swatch it on my hand and it looked too neutral, so I'm just gonna have to wing it and make it work. As usual, I am going to be doing half of my face with the beauty blender and half of my face with a makeup brush. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna take the foundation, swipe it on my face, and then I'm gonna blend it out with the beauty blender. I will say that when I'm gliding it on, it feels really nice. It doesn't like cling to my skin. It just glides on very smoothly. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and blend that into my skin. Now that I blended in with the beauty blender, I have to say I really like it. The color is just slightly off. On camera, it is picking up a little bit lighter. Obviously, I look more golden in my neck compared to my face, but today I'm just gonna be a little paler than normal. That's fine. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and take the foundation and make a couple swipes on my face, and then I'm gonna take a makeup brush and blend it out. Next, I'm gonna take my Jeffree Star JS1 foundation brush, and I'm just gonna blend it out. Now that I've applied a single layer on my skin, I have to say I actually like the beauty blender side more than I like the brush. Overall, the beauty blender side just looks so much better. They both look very similar, like it's a very like close tie, but for me, the beauty blender just made it look more natural, whereas the brush side still looks beautiful, still looks very smooth. Everything's, well, not everything's covered. This is definitely a medium coverage foundation. I wouldn't say this is a full coverage foundation. Let me go ahead and layer another layer on both sides to see how this layers and to see how it looks and to see if it looks cakey, because everybody knows back in the day I used to cake on my foundation and I loved a foundation that was buildable and it didn't look gross. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take some more and just layer it on. Next, I'm just gonna blend everything out with my brush and my sponge. Okay guys, so with that second layer, definitely the beauty blender is the winner. I will say that the brush side does look, starting to look a little cakey with that second layer. It doesn't look bad, it doesn't look awful. Like I probably still go about my day if I looked like this, but like honestly, if I didn't have the beauty blender side like to look at, you know, I wouldn't have noticed that the brush side looks a little cakey. But the beauty blender side just looks amazing. It just looks so much natural, and even though I layered a second layer, it still looks like skin, even though it's the wrong shade. I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and take it to the brush side because I can't. Talk about OCD. My recommendation, 100%, I would just use a beauty blender for this foundation. There, that just looks a million times better. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and film a different video right now, but I'm gonna check it back in with you guys in a couple hours to see how the foundation is wearing. And I'll probably check in right after I finish completing the rest of my makeup with the other video. It's 2:18 in the afternoon and I'm gonna come back in a couple hours to check back in with you guys. So just keep on watching. Hey guys, so it's 3:04, so I will be back in a couple hours to check back in with you guys to see how the makeup is holding up. I did go ahead and place it with some new products, so if you're wondering why my makeup looks crazy, that is why. So yeah, I'll check back in with you guys in a couple hours, see how the foundation is wearing, and conclude the video, so just keep on watching. Okay you guys, so it is now 8:26 in the afternoon. It has been about 6 hours since I initially put on the foundation and about 5 since I last checked in with you guys. Overall, I have not touched up whatsoever all day. It's looking pretty good. I'm looking at myself in the mirror right now. There's no areas where it's necessarily breaking apart or anything. I am very oily in my T-zone, however. It doesn't look bad, but I would definitely touch up if I were like anywhere in public. I'm at home right now. Definitely really oily just on my nose and my forehead. Everywhere else looks pretty good. It's just around my nostrils where I'm just extremely oily. It looks a little greasy. So I'm gonna take a picture of you guys before I touch up. I'm gonna go ahead and insert the photo. Looking at myself, it looks really good. I look very airbrushed. The coverage still looks phenomenal. It is starting to look very oily in the T-zone as I said, but other than that, it looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Murad Matte Effect Blotting Perfector. This is a little compact. It's a liquid mattifier. So I just open it up, press it in there, and I'm just gonna take that and blot. I like using the liquid mattifier just because it doesn't move the foundation and it doesn't add any extra layers. Sometimes when you powder to touch up, it'll look a little cakey because you're adding an extra layer of makeup. With this, it just glides on the skin and it looks very nice because you're not adding anything. You're just a liquid that absorbs oil. So now that I've done that, it honestly still looks amazing. I have to give this foundation a thumbs up just based on that because it's giving me medium to full coverage. It looks flawless. It looks like skin. You get a satin finish. I mean, honestly guys, this foundation looks like skin. It's just I picked the wrong color, but other than that, if I had gotten my normal color, I would have loved this because it literally looks like skin. It's not clinging to any dry patches. Like overall, this foundation looks really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture now that I've touched up just to see how it looks compared to when I had it. Yeah, the blottifier definitely took away any of the oiliness. It looks like I just applied it. It looks really fresh. It looks like skin. It just looks so good. The highlight and the bronzer is holding up pretty well as well. It hasn't faded at all. It just looks so good, you guys. Like, this is a foundation that I can definitely see myself reaching for and using on a daily basis because it was so easy to apply because you literally just swipe it on your face. It was so easy to blend out with the beauty blender or the brush. I just prefer the beauty blender and it just looks amazing and it's holding up very well. So this is definitely a foundation that I am going to be reaching for, and then on top of everything, it's so affordable. It's literally like $12. So overall, you guys, I give this foundation a thumbs up and I genuinely love this product. And if you guys want to purchase anything from Colourpop, I do have a discount code with them. The code is 5Alejandro. You get $5 off your next purchase at colourpop.com. I know I probably shouldn't be saying this, but I just want to let you guys know that when you see like discount codes, and I'm not saying it because of me, I do appreciate you guys if you use my discount code. I really appreciate it because that's helping me out so much. You know, obviously when big brands give us these discount codes, it's so that they can see if we can sell basically and if they want to invest in us. So when you use, you know, James Charles or Manny MUA's discount codes, or you know, like all of the big influencers, it's kind of taking away from the smaller influencers who have that same discount code, but instead of using ours, you're using the big one because that's what's memorable. So just keep that in mind. Someone that I follow posted that and it kind of made me realize like, oh my god, I do that too. And we love to help the big influencers. They deserve everything that they get, but let's not forget about the small influencers like myself. So just keep that in mind. I'm not trying to get all dark or negative or just this coming from a happy place, from a positive perspective. Anyway, my discount code is 5Alejandro. It is $5 off your next Colourpop purchase. I definitely recommend you buy this foundation. I'll probably be reviewing the liquid version as well. And that basically concludes today's video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. If you watched this video all the way to the very end, make sure you leave a panda emoji down below in the comments so that I know you watched it. Make sure you turn on those post notifications. Lately, I've been posting every Tuesdays and Thursdays. And until next time, guys, DGAFpanda out.